Welcome, guys, to the Meet Damien channel. I am Damien, and today we're going to get right into the charts here for Bitcoin. You can see that Bitcoin is right here. Looking at the 15-minute chart here, Bitcoin is currently trading at $59,960. We had a bump here up in the price of Bitcoin uh, earlier today, around 11 a.m. East Coast time here in the United States, and we had a little bit of a surge. Yeah, that surge started around like 10 o'clock, right after Wall Street started trading for their the open stock market hours here. Let me go into the 1 hour chart here. Uh, I was just looking at the 15-minute not too long ago, but the 1 hour chart, you can see that investors got a little bit excited to see Bitcoin get above the this green line here, which is the 50 moving average. Once we got a few closes above that earlier this morning, we were able to propel that and shoot up past the highs that we made earlier in the last week, around like Friday, where we got up as high as like $60,600. We saw that earlier this morning that investors were excited enough to push Bitcoin up to $61,301. So that's good. That's some good, healthy price action to see Bitcoin doing that. That it actually got above $61,000, and now we're comfortably above the moving averages here on the 1 hour time frame. But you can see that later on this afternoon, Bitcoin did come down, and we basically had a little afternoon sell-off here, probably because most investors are a little bit anxious as to what's going to happen with the Federal Reserve interest rates. The Federal Reserve is currently having a meeting right now, which is going to come to a conclusion tomorrow around 2 p.m. Eastern time, when we'll finally know if they're actually going to lower interest rates for everybody. They're expecting like a 25 basis point cut. Some people are saying that it could possibly be a 50 basis point cut. So that's going to help out the markets, and also help out the crypto investors here too, because more money coming into the markets means more people have money to spend, and they're willing to speculate on speculative assets such as Bitcoin and crypto. So you'll see that come into play here. And I see that Eddie came in. Thanks, Eddie, for joining the live stream here. It's good to see that you're here. If you have any coins you want me to go over, put in your requests. I'm gonna stick with talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, AVAX, Solana, XRP as some of the main coins that I'm gonna be going over here. And we're starting off with Bitcoin. But yeah, sure. Ethereum will be coming up next here. So let me just finish off my analysis here on Bitcoin, and then we're gonna get into Ethereum here. Okay. Because I want to show you guys what the daily chart looks like here for Bitcoin, and what it did on the daily chart. Okay, so getting back into it again here on the daily chart for Bitcoin. Let me just clean this up a little bit. You'll see that right here, Bitcoin trading at $59,960. What we ended up having here, I'm looking at this right now, we had what they call a 3 rising method. So these 3 red candles here, okay? What happened was we had a big green solid candle shooting us up in price, but then we had some consolidation here where we got these 3 red candles, and these 3 red candles are representing the last 3 days here. And then now we have another green candle that's basically it is engulfing these red candles, or it was trying to engulf those red candles there. And that's part of the 3 rising methods. Okay, so we have the consolidation, and now we have an engulfing candle here that we want to see get up to higher prices here. We want to see that candle get above the previous green candle here in order for us to be in order for us to confirm that we're still in a bull trend. Now, this is good that that we actually did show this today, that we had a bullish engulfing candle. So that's still good, but we want to see that candle get above basically $60,600 here. So that way we know that we're still continuing on with this bull trend here. This does signify that the bulls are in control, or they still are in control. Okay, and they've been in control ever since like September 6th. Okay, we have this little bit of a rally going on here, and you can see here on the wick here, the candle wick, that little candle wick tip top over here, we did get rejected off the blue line here, which is the 100-day moving average. Okay, $61,300 is where that moving average, that blue line, is at, and you can see that we got up to about $61,301 here on the Coinbase crypto exchange. We basically got rejected off the 100-day moving average. That's fine. I mean, that's where the traders and investors decided to take profits. But we want to see that we want to be able to basically close above like this green moving average here, the 50-day moving average. That would be nice, because that one right now is $59,340. I think we can do that for today, and then maybe we can get another green candle going into tomorrow with the Federal Reserve Day. So that right there is the 3 rising methods. If you are trading this, looking at that pattern, I would put a stop loss right here near the candle wick tips, or even like near the bodies, the bottom of the bodies here. If you want to give yourself a little bit more room to play with on your stop loss, then maybe you could put the stop loss right here at this candle wick tip, which is the last recent low that we had on the daily chart, which is $55,560. So if you want to play a stop loss a little bit looser than that, you can put it over there. But most traders would probably put their stop losses right over here, probably around like $57,000, $58,000 range, if they're going to trade this pattern, hoping for higher prices here. But let's go ahead and move on to Ethereum, because that's what we were planning on doing, and that's also what that Eddie over here is requesting. So let's see what Ethereum is doing here on the daily chart. Ethereum did not do a 3 rising method. I mean, it kind of almost similar to a 3 rising method, but Ethereum, on this last day, this day that we're on right now, it pretty much got rejected off this white EMA line, which is the 21 moving average, exponential moving average. And to be honest with you, it didn't even get up there, because the 21 exponential moving average is currently trading at 24.15, and Ethereum only got up to about 23.94, so just a little bit shy of it. But just because it got a little bit shy of it and didn't actually get to it, that's not that bullish, not as bullish as Bitcoin. So I would say Bitcoin is more bullish than Ethereum is at this point right now. And Ethereum has a lot of work to do, a lot of proving it needs to be done here, because there's a lot of space in between these moving averages here, with the 200-day moving average being about like $3,200, 100-day moving average, the blue line, at 29.66, and then the green line here being about 25.74. So if we can get Ethereum above the white exponential moving average here, the next stop is it's got to get above that green 50-day moving average, which is at 25.93. So if you're currently investing and trading Ethereum right now, I would put my stop loss at that most recent low here, which was basically yesterday at like 22.51. And then I would take profit. If I was to buy right here now at 23.55, I would take profit at the 50 moving average at 25.74 for Ethereum. And that's like a good rough 10% move, I would say. If I was to currently measure from where we are right now to that moving average, that's about 9.5% move up on Ethereum. And I would, like I said, I would put the stop loss probably at like 23.50 right now. Actually, no, we're at 23.50 right now. I'll put the stop loss at 22.50. So you're risking $100 loss for about like a $200 gain in Ethereum. So hey, Darren, it's good to see that you made it onto the live stream here, Darren. Appreciate you coming out here today. We're talking about Ethereum right now. I know that's one of your favorite coins to talk about. Yeah. So that's Ethereum right there. I guess we can get into one of the next biggest cryptocurrencies, which would be Solana here. So let's take a look at Solana. Some of these cryptocurrency charts are pretty much all going to look the same, but we'll see if there's anything different here going on with Solana. Solana. Okay. So Solana is currently trading at $132.30. We're getting this data off of the Coinbase exchange. This is the daily chart here. And Solana, just zooming in here a little bit. Solana. So Solana doesn't even have the three rising method that Bitcoin created in its own chart. Solana looks like it also got rejected off of its 21 exponential moving average, being at about $135.62. That's this white line right here. We use this exponential moving average to get an idea, so where some resistance and support levels can be. And it looks like that's where we got rejected off of on Solana. Solana did make it up to about $135.55, so pretty much close enough to the exponential moving average there. And I just feel like just looking at this chart here for Solana, just like the other cryptos here, we're all waiting for the Federal Reserve and what they plan on doing tomorrow, whether we're going to get a 25 or 50 basis point cut. But you can see that the bulls are in control for now, with the most recent low here being on September 6th here on the daily chart, where Solana got as low about $120.51. So, if you're trading Solana, maybe put the stop loss there at that $120.51. If you want a much tighter stop loss, you can use some of these previous days candle wicks here. We have one right here at about $128 for September 11th. And then September 16th, we have another one about $128.84. So $128, $129 would be like where I would put the stop loss for Solana. And I would be looking to take profit on Solana once it gets up to its 50 moving average here on the daily chart here, the 50-day moving average, about $142.85. So, you're basically you're risking a few dollars here. And for what kind of percentage gain? Let's take a look at that. So if we were to measure from here, going up to the moving average of $142, we have about an 8% possible gain in price if Solana can make it back up to its moving average, its 50 moving average. And if we were trying to take profit at the 100 moving average, then we're looking at about 100. So yeah, so we're looking at like 11% gain for Solana if it get back up to its 100 moving average. And then if Solana can then continue on past that to the 200 moving average, we're looking at like a 16% gain for Solana. So, if you're shooting for the 200 moving average as a possible resistance before you start to take profit on Solana, you're going to be able to get like about 16-17% here, and you're only risking about maybe 2% if you're using these candle wicks here. So 2.5% risk for 70% gain seems like a good trade that I would take. I would take that trade any day, especially being a day trader or a swing trader. That's a good risk reward ratio. So that's Solana on the daily chart. Let's move on to XRP. So let's see what XRP has done. I've heard some good news happening out there for XRP that they're finally closing up on that lawsuit that they have with the SEC, the Security Exchange Commission. And you can see that has propelled the stock of XRP ever since like September 6th. Looks like XRP is actually above its moving averages here. Most of the moving averages. XRP is currently trading at $58 and I'm sorry, not $58, 58 cents. XRP is currently trading at 58 cents, and its support level would be at 56 cents, where the green moving average, 50-day moving average would be at. If it's not able to hold that support, then there is this exponential moving average that is also trending up around like 56 cents. But we also have the 200 day moving average at about 55 cents, and then of course we have the 100 moving average here at 53 cents. So XRP, for a few cents here, you could put your stop loss about 1 or 2 cents below where it is right now before you get stopped out. But how much potential gain could XRP actually have? Just looking at some of these candlewick tips here in like July, we saw XRP get as high as like 66 cents back in July. So, if we were to measure that from where it is right now, what kind of gain would that give us? That would give you about 11% gain on XRP if we can just get back to where we were in July. But then even here back in March, you have XRP got as high as about 78 cents. So if XRP could get up to 78 cents again, you're looking at like a 33% move up in XRP. That's pretty significant. In order for Bitcoin to do that right now, I mean, Bitcoin's trading at like $60,000. So like you would need Bitcoin to get up to like what, $80,000 for XRP to get a 33% gain. But you can get a 33% gain here with XRP if it just gets back to where it was in March, which it already did. So we know that it can possibly do that again. But just let me do some more analysis here on XRP. I do see some lower highs being made on the chart here for XRP. That's the only thing I am concerned about. But I mean, you can see that with a lot of the other cryptocurrencies. They've been making lower highs and lower lows. What we want to see is higher lows. We don't want to go any lower than what we've done back in August. We don't want to go lower than what we did in August for XRP when we got as low as 43 cents. We don't want to see it get back to 50 cents either when it did that in September 6th. So if XRP can just continue making higher lows here and then actually make a higher high than some of the local highs that it made back in early August and late August, then I could see, I'm just visualizing this. I could see almost like an extending triangle here for XRP. We have basically these candle bodies closing here. Let me just get rid of this, clean this up a little bit. Yeah, so if XRP can just continue doing what it's doing right now, making higher lows and possibly higher high, and if it can break past that 61 cent level that you can see right here, then XRP is basically forming an ascending triangle. And in the measure move for an ascending triangle, you just measure the back of this triangle right here, okay, which is right there. And then you would just put it where you think XRP is going to break out at, which would be like the top end of this ascending triangle. and you're looking at like XRP at 81 cents. So yeah, XRP is actually looking like there's a pretty strong case that you could see XRP at 80 cents in the next few months here. When that would give you basically a 33% gain from where it is right now. So that would make a lot of XRP investors out there happy. I can tell you that. And I know there's a lot of them out there. You guys have a lot of conviction in XRP. But hey, yeah, good to see you back here, Eddie. We're talking about XRP now. Don't know if you have any, but XRP looks like it could trade up to 80 cents, like it did back in March of this year. You can see I got this ascending triangle that we're looking at here. If XRP can just break out past 58 cents, actually no, it needs to break out past 61 cents. If it can get back past that, then we could see XRP going up to about 80 cents, and that's about a 33% gain from where it is right now. So I think that's doable and possible, especially if Bitcoin itself goes up to like $80,000 or higher later on this year. We could see XRP, basically at 80 cents as well. So that's XRP there. Let's move on to another cryptocurrency, AVAX. Another popular layer 1 cryptocurrency. AVAX is currently trading at $23.92 here. And AVAX has been making lower highs, lower high right here, another lower high. This possibly could be a lower high. But what we want to see is higher lows. And that could tell us that, if it keeps making higher lows, eventually it's going to get up to the point where it starts competing up against the lower highs that it's make. And then we want to see a breakout on AVAX. So, what I'm seeing here with AVAX, we're seeing almost like another ascending triangle, even though it's in a bearish pattern where it's making lower lows. Some people might call this a bear flag. But I see right there basically an ascending triangle where AVAX has shot up above the ascending triangle for like a little fake out right here. It got back inside the ascending triangle. But if we can break past that $25.60 area for AVAX and actually stay there with some conviction, then I can see AVAX shooting up in price as well. We'll just measure that, from the back of that triangle there. You'll see how far AVAX could possibly go in the short term here. And if it can break past that $25.60 area, $25.60 area, we could see AVAX get as high as, oh my God, $34.59. $34.59. That's almost like a 32% move up in price from and actually that's a little bit more than what it is right now, because if it was to get up to $34 right now, AVAX, with it currently trading at like $24, that would be a 44% move up if it can get up to $34. So going from like $24 to $34, from 24 to 34, we're looking at like a 44% gainer for AVAX. Okay. So yeah, I think AVAX is worth taking a look at, guys. Because we also see that there's some higher lows being made on the RSI right here as well, indicating that the bulls are back in control here. And actually, this is looking like some bullish divergence here, with the price making the lower highs here, lower high. However, it's making a higher low on the RSI. That's bullish divergence there, guys, on this daily chart for AVAX. Could indicate that we're getting a reversal in price and that we could see higher prices here for AVAX. And like I said, my price target for AVAX right now, looking like $34.59 if we can break out of this ascending triangle that it's making. So that's my thoughts on AVAX right there. I don't know if you guys have any other cryptocurrencies you guys want to talk about. We did cover a good amount. We talked about Bitcoin, Ethereum. We did basically the big ones here: Solana, XRP, and AVAX. Looks like Eddie wants to talk about Cardano here. So yeah, we'll take a look at the Cardano chart here real quick. Cardano is also another big layer one cryptocurrency. I haven't looked at its chart in a while. I'm a little bit curious to see what it's been up to myself. I did some previous chart work here. The 45-cent level was a very important level for Cardano to maintain, but wasn't able to maintain it because it got beat down along with the other cryptos in August. And right now we're currently trading at about 33 cents for Cardano. Okay. But, this chart is looking almost as similar to the AVAX chart that we just looked at. I can also see that we've had this bear market, this bear run beat down that took us down to lower prices here. But I do see, once again, I see another possible ascending triangle here. And I'm sorry to try to repeat myself here, but most of these charts, most of these cryptos do act the same and they trade the same accordingly. Just pick your favorite cryptocurrency. They're basically almost all doing the same thing for the most part. But I do see another ascending triangle here for Cardano. And we'll do, it's basically, I'm sorry, I sound like a broken record. But they're basically doing the same thing. The Cardano's doing the same thing that AVAX is. So just the ascending triangle, doing that measure move here. And I put it out towards where we think it could break out at the top of this ascending triangle. If Cardano can get above 36 cents, I see Cardano could break out to a high of about 44 cents. And that's about a 22% move up. But right now, it would be basically a 33% move up from where it is right now. So Cardano could be worth looking at as well. Now, just looking at some previous chart work here, that 45-cent line was a very important line. And that seems to be like where Cardano would go back up to if it does break out of this ascending triangle. And the reason why I have 45 cents is because you can see there's a lot of sideways trading action at the 45-cent level. Some opening and closing candles. Some candles that were opening and closing at the 45-cent level. So 45 cent is a pretty big deal. It's also the level that Cardano was at in December of 2023 before it made its big giant move up on Friday, December 8th, when it went up 19% in one day. That 45-cent level is a very important level. And you can see we also had back here in April 2023, that was the highest price that Cardano was at throughout the majority of that year. That was the high. Okay, so 45 cent is a very important, crucial level that I would put my short-term price target on Cardano would be 45 cents. And I would, expect it to go to 45 cents if it can break past 36 cents. Okay. So, right now you have Cardano at 33 cents. If I was to try to trade Cardano, I put my stop loss probably right here near the bottom of these candles here at 31 cents. So, you're risking only 2 cents on this trade. And then you're getting a possible 12 or 13 cent gainer. Percentage wise, you're probably gonna get 33% gain on Cardano, and you're only gonna be risking, if you put that stop loss at 31 cents for your Cardano trade here, Sorry guys. You know, 31 cents would be roughly, you're only risking 6% to possibly make 33% in your trade with Cardano here. So that's another trade that I think is worth taking. I would be trying to be getting into Cardano myself. And Eddie over here is saying that Cardano is a black sheep. Yeah, a lot of these older cryptocurrencies, they're starting to show their age. A lot of people are not as excited for them as they were when they first came out. Some of the newer cryptocurrencies like AVAX and Solana are stealing the excitement from these older coins like Cardano and XRP. You say it's your black sheep. All right, yeah, your black sheep coin. But yeah, Cardano, just an older cryptocurrency, older than AVAX and Solana, and even AVAX and Solana, they're going to be considered old timers soon. There's some coins out there that are trying to become like the next Solana killer. You know, we talked about, you know, Solana being the Ethereum killer. Now they're talking about like SUI, SUI, SUI coin being the Solana killer. So, you know, all the excitement now is in like sushi and SUI. So, yeah, SUI coin is trading at $1.15 right now, and it's up against this resistance level. I can see why it's kind of settled down near $1.15. If you can get past $1.15, then I could see SUI probably getting up to about $1.40, like it did back in March of 2024, and even higher prices than that. But SUI is getting a lot of excitement for its meme coin NFT marketplace that's causing a lot of demand on its network. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys coming on the live stream. Go ahead and click the live button if you got some good value and education out of this. I try to keep these educational as much as possible. Just talking about the charts here. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and click the subscribe button so you can come join the community and be a part of this crypto community. And yeah, I look forward to doing another live stream, possibly next Tuesday, I would say, around the same time, or maybe a little bit later, around like 4 or 5 p.m. But be on the lookout for my next live stream here, guys. And once again, I am not a financial advisor. I'm just trying to educate you guys here on the charts here. And stay positive out there, guys, because I think there's going to be some fireworks and excitement for the cryptocurrency world later on this week. Once we get the decision by the Federal Reserve tomorrow, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, there's going to be some volatility, but hopefully some higher lows and higher highs being made on these charts, and we can see higher prices here for crypto. But once again, you know, this has been another video, another live stream here on the Meet Damien channel, and I look forward to seeing you guys here on the next live stream. Take care, guys.